Hi, this is Amir Qureshi. Welcome to Kamyabi, my video blog where we help you unlock the door to success. So joining me today is Madiha, who's going to talk to me about social media and how startups can actually leverage the social media to grow their businesses. Hi Madiha, how are you?
I'm good.
So talk to me about social media and how startups can use it to their advantage, and what are the mistakes that they make when they're developing their social media strategy.
I think one of the biggest mistakes that startups usually do is that they sort of jump on the bandwagon and of social media. So when you ask them what is their marketing strategy, they say, oh, we'll be on Facebook, we'll be on Twitter, because everyone's there. So you really need to understand your target market and then decide on which platforms and which tools you will be using. Another mistake that I see is that their marketing strategy is very limited to social media. So you need to think digital. You need to think about when your customer is going online, what are the different digital touch points for it. So it could be email, it could be your website, it could be the search engine, and of course social is big. It could be the social media. Another thing that startups fail to understand is that social media is to build customer relationship. The tool should be used to do that. It's not direct selling. You need to talk to your customer, understand what they need, and then solve their problem right there on social media.
Excellent. So it's not a sales tool in the traditional sense of the word. There's lots of other things you can use social media for, but people do use Facebook and obviously e-commerce in terms of generating sales for this business.
Yes, of course, it's the quickest way to get to your customer. There are about 1 billion people connected to Facebook just recently, and you see everyone checking in to their social media every day, and the possibility of reaching to your customer through social media is much higher as compared to the traditional media. So yes, you should sell, but direct selling is not what would help you establish your brand on social media. So you need to think bigger for your brand, and take social media as a tool to not just sell but to also build your brand.
Okay, so it's very important for brand building. But if I'm a small business or a startup, how do I decide which social medium to actually concentrate on? There is Twitter, there is Facebook, there is LinkedIn. There's many more. I have a limited amount of time. How do I decide which one is the best one for us?
So if you know your customer, if you know what are the demographics, what are the psychographics of the customer, क्या उनकी age है, क्या उनके शौक है, how much time do they spend on different social media, that would help you in deciding which tool to use. Then again, you have things like क्या आपके पास video content ज़्यादा है, या क्या आपके पास link centric content ज़्यादा है, articles ज़्यादा हैं, blogs. This also at the end determines which tool to use. So if you're targeting B2B customer, LinkedIn takes up the priority higher, Twitter takes up the priority, and then Facebook is probably the third in the row. But if you're targeting B2C, आप customers के साथ daily you need to be in touch with them. So Facebook and Twitter takes the lead. And then I also think let's not limit yourself to these three mediums. Pakistan mein there are some growing mediums. Instagram, there are a lot of Snapchat users in Pakistan. So try and think bigger and use as many tools as you can and as efficiently as you can.
Excellent. Pakistan में social media का ये भी तो फायदा है कि it's comparatively cheap to advertise, because as we all know, since Facebook changed its policies and so on, आपकी जो news feed है बहुत कम लोगों तक जाती है. They want you to advertise, they want you to spend money. But the good thing is कि Pakistan is one of the cheapest places to advertise on Facebook, for example.
Gee, I agree. You get about $0.01 per like, which is almost the lowest in all across the world. And लेकिन इसमें एक चीज़ जो consider करनी चाहिए startups को, to not get into the whole war of getting likes, increasing the number of likes on their page as much as they can, because even though आपके पास कोई 5 लाख लाइक्स भी हैं, लेकिन उसका सिर्फ 10% जो है वो आपकी डेली न्यूज़ फीड पे उसका पोस्ट हो रहा है. एंड टू इंश्योर दैट ऑर्गेनिकली इंक्रीजेस, उसके लिए आपको इंगेजमेंट इंक्रीज़ करने की ज़रूरत है विद योर कस्टमर्स. सो आप जिस तरह का कंटेंट पोस्ट करें, अगर वो इतना अच्छा है, इतना पावरफुल है कि वो लोगों को आपके पेज पे बार बार लेकर आ रहा है, तो उन 5 लाख लाइक्स का आपको फ़ायदा है. लेकिन अगर आप उसके ऊपर कुछ कंटेंट ऐसा नहीं है जिससे लोग इंगेज करें और उनकी न्यूज़ फीड पे आए ही ना, तो जस्ट इन्वेस्टिंग मनी एंड स्पेंडिंग एडवर्टाइजिंग ऑन गेटिंग द लाइक्स शुड नॉट बी योर गोल. इट्स आपके a startup already has a limited resources, so you don't want to get into that. So spend wisely even on Facebook. Make sure कि आपकी एडवर्टाइजिंग अच्छे तरीके से टारगेटेड है, उसका मैसेज जो है वो अच्छे तरीके से डिज़ाइन हुआ हुआ है. सो दीज आर सम ऑफ द थिंग्स टू कंसिडर, इवन दो जो कॉस्ट है वो काफ़ी कम है.
और फेसबुक जो है, सिंस वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट फेसबुक, उन्होंने अपनी एडवर्टाइजिंग के जो रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस हैं उनको काफ़ी स्ट्रिक्ट कर दिया है. सो यू नीड टू बी अवेयर, अदरवाइज योर एड विल बी रिजेक्टेड एंड योर बेसिकली यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू एडवर्टाइज.
जी बिल्कुल. सो देयर इज़ अ इमेज का रूल है, 20% से ज़्यादा टेक्स्ट नहीं हो सकता. सो इट्स ईजियर, नो डाउट. आप एक क्लिक से एडवर्टाइजिंग शुरू कर सकते हैं फेसबुक के ऊपर, लेकिन हाउ इफेक्टिव दैट एडवर्टाइजिंग इज़, दैट्स ऑल्सो क्रिटिकल. सो उसके लिए आप अपने जो ऑडियंस है उसको जब सेलेक्ट करते हैं एडवर्टाइजिंग के लिए, मेक श्योर कि उसमें आप इंटरेस्ट डालें उनके, मेक श्योर आप सही डेमोग्राफिक्स पिक करें, ताकि आपकी कॉस्ट जो है वो कॉस्ट पर इंगेजमेंट जो है वो लोअर से लोअर होती जाए.
Excellent. Well, Madhiya, thank you very much for such pearls of wisdom on social media.
Thank you, Amit. Thank you.
That was Madhiya talking to us about social media and how startups and entrepreneurs can leverage the power of social media. This is Amir Qureshi. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Kamyabi, where we help you unlock the door to success. Join me next time. Until then, take care.